Check the board. Run the score. Hit his crowd roar. Poly market won't resolve for how many more hours? Wake up, phone jump. Whole day lit, Bitcoin chart green and it fake out flip. Cow she got smoke, Poly market got flames. MGM is sweating when the smart money came. Tip off, puck drop, first pitch heat. New clay court king just crowned the 3 seed. Parlay alive with the leg on the line. One bad tweet got the market doing time. Everybody got takes, we got receipts. Everybody got locks, we got the keys. Numbers don't sleep, lines don't lie. If the odds start talking, you gon' know why. Check the board. Won the score. Hit his crowd roar. Poly market won't resolve for how many more hours? Hours. No. They got the spark. Coma cut noise. Bread break bread with the sharpest boys. Feature guest weekly. New heat lands. Bread pulled up. Almanac had glands. Bucket got buckets when the shots get poured. Stitch got threads when the takes get scored. Add space? Nah, that's tools in the kit. Stacking up signal, then stitching up fit. Politics jumping, crypto got mood. Mention markets moving off somebody's fuel. Trump says one thing, timeline gets loud. Iran headline got oil in the crowd. From courtside seats to ticker tape parades. We don't chase news, we catch the shape. Game got pressure, market got nerve. Price tells the story before the curve. Who got NBA? gmPM. Who got NHL? gmPM. Who got MLB? gmPM. Who got NFL? gmPM. Crypto? gmPM. Politics? gmPM. Parlays? Receipts? gmPM. Check the board. gmPM. Run the score. gmPM. Crowd loud, odds louder. gmPM. Markets move by the hour. gmPM. Stats in the morning. gmPM. Chaos by noon. gmPM. If it moves, we move. gmPM. You know the tune. Sports markets headlines. Receipts. Dave Coma brag. gmPM.
gmPM. What up, y'all? Good morning. I hope y'all are doing good. What's cooking? Welcome to another episode, the Wednesday episode of gmPM. Lots on the slate today. There was some drama across all different things. I also forgot to mention Love Island last time. I can't believe my two co-hosts didn't even remind me. We didn't talk about Bryce and Trinity. The nerve of these co-hosts to not let me know. Unbelievable. But we forgive them nonetheless. And we also thought Coma might have been a millionaire by this morning, but it turns out he's not. He's just not. It is what it is. But what's up, boys? What's cooking, Coma?
Yeah, I mean, 100,000-aire is what would have been more accurate. But I was talking to the boys. One gave good advice about selling before, and the other one told me to just, let it ride. And I should not have let it ride because we ended up losing that game. It was a one single point, and she lost. And it's one of those things, man. I wish it was one of those things where I got the 0.1 and then something messed up and it was 0 and it was back to 50-50, but it wasn't one of those type of games. And overall, can't complain. If you told me that I could risk $300 for 100K, I'd take that any day.
Yeah, look, it was a decent shot, even though the poly market slip showed 0% odds. Some people might think you might be half retarded, but it wasn't as it seems per se. Because of the circumstances, but we'll set that up like midway through the show. So hang tight. We don't obviously you lost money. It is what it is. Who was the one? Brad, what's up? Which one of us was the one that gave him the degen advice to just let it ride?
Oh man, I don't know who would do that. You know what I mean? Like maybe just to feel something. You know what I mean? I happen to be fairly familiar with holding things to zero, so that could have possibly been me. But glad to see that you got out some profit, right? We always say profit is profit, even if it's not 100 grand and it's $20, but whatever. It's exciting to hold to zero sometimes. A little depressing, but sometimes it is always exciting.
Exciting to hold. Yeah, listen, so because like you sprinkle some off and you don't realize in the moment because you're still seeing the pot of gold at the end of the ring. It's like, but what if, right, Coma? What if I can make what if she does come back? What if I can wake up tomorrow and win $100,000?
That's the ultimate dilemma, man. It's like if I sold for like the 2,000 extra dollars that I could have made versus the 100K, I would have been on this show saying, why didn't I just keep it? It was only $300 and blah 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 blah. But it's okay. It's okay. We win some, we lose some. We'll get that. We'll get that 0.1% play that turned into like a 50 center or 100%. Like we'll get that one day. You just got to keep looking. Just got to keep like as cool would say, it's got to keep clicking,
That's it, bro. That's what it is. You have to keep clicking. It's the truth. You just got to keep clicking. Oh my God. You just give an InfoFi Day reference? That's crazy. Holy shit. Coma just quoted InfoFi. That's freaking wild.
Yeah. I mean, Kaido's up to like 70 something cents. So I guess
I saw. What the fuck is going on?
No idea.
I feel like the whole timeline's crazy right now. This whole Robin Hood shit, you guys know that I'm obviously deeply involved in the trenches. Oh, speaking of, I wanted to just maybe do like a giveaway for some folks that are obviously tuning in. For if you're not crypto native, if you are, awesome. If you're not, no worries. I'm doing a giveaway. I want to do a giveaway for the show today for one of these my cool little neon on-chain hoodies. So if you guys want to like, share, retweet, repost the stream for me, get active in the chat, just say what's up, let me know you're here. And I'll do the giveaway, obviously, right after the show's over on my timeline. And we'll be good to go. You guys can join the hood, man. Listen, you guys are going to be able to own an artifact. All right. One of the first fully on-chain NFTs in the Robinhood ecosystem. Do you know what that means?
Provenance, right? Is that what they say? Provenance. That's what they say.
Provenance is like, as we like in French, like you say, provenance.
Right.
Oui.
Right.
Bien sûr. Oui. Provenance.
Yeah, speaking of France, huh?
Speaking of France, speaking of shitting the bed. Wait, hold on. I have this queued up because I'm shallow like that, and I mean we all just like to say, "Called it." You know what I'm saying? So brought to you by me. I think the Spaniards 100% take this. And I'm going to tell you why. The Spaniards have progressively. Remember how like they started off in the beginning with Cape Verde, and we were like, "Oh my God, that $1 million bet." Somebody was like, it was like 92%, and they literally tied Cape Verde, and people were like, what the fuck is this? This doesn't make any sense. The Spanish team has progressively gotten better every single game, and they've literally let up one goal this entire time. You combine those two things, me being a former NFL Giants fan, I can tell you when you are streaking at the right time, there's nothing that gets in your way. And I think that's what this Spanish team is doing. I think they beat France. I hope they beat France. Hate the French. Hate the French. There you go, guys. There you go. I get to say called it for the first time in a long time. I mean, look, the Spaniards, and Coma, you pointed this out on the last show, right? Like, I wasn't even aware of that stat when you were like, they haven't let up a single goal. And right before the game, I was like, wait, what? And it's the truth. And they are streaking really at like the perfect time. I don't know. I don't care if Argentina or England win today. I genuinely don't. I think this Spanish team is it. Like watching them yesterday. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, the only goal they've given up was against Belgium, and that was an interesting goal to say the least. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I mean, I expect them to shut down France? I gave it like a 20-30%. Yes, they would, just because it's France. They have so many offensive juggernauts on the team. But when you watch that team play, they play like a club team, Spain. And the difference is that when you play with your club team, you have that synergy. You know where the player is going to be. You know the tactics. You pretty much practice every day with them. With national teams, you don't really get that luxury. So generally, teams play a pretty general structure, nothing too fancy, and then they rely on the individual efforts. That's kind of how France play. But Spain, they actually play like a club team, similar to Japan. And it really does show they just could not get the ball. Like you saw France just trying to run, and couldn't catch up to them. And eventually they just basically were playing keep away for the last like 5-10 minutes. And France were getting tired. They gave up, and yeah, Spain won. In terms of just the overall, like who's going to win the World Cup, I do think Spain has a good shot. Like England, I think should win. And if anything, I feel like England might have the best chance against Spain, but we'll see. Like I feel like they'll play way more pragmatic than Argentina would against Spain. Yeah, and Rodri is the difference here. He's so underrated because he's like a midfielder. But he actually won the Ballon d'Or. I don't know if you knew that, Dave.
No, I did not.
Mm-hmm.
No, fun facts.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
And shout out to Giggs, obviously. Yeah, I was gonna say that, and the Spain defense, like the analysis I was hearing and I was reading, it's like the Spaniards didn't let the French run, right? The French are like infamous for like that counterattack, quick, ball out, and the next thing you know, the speedsters are on the run, Mbappé and Dembele, and next thing you know, the ball's in the back of the net, right? But like Spain had their game plan literally dialed in. The defense was just staggering. It was just like the full show was literally like on display. Really, really good stuff. And thank you, Giggs. Also, shout out to Giggs, by the way. I don't know if anybody saw his post. I'm not gonna put you on blast, Giggs, but massive congratulations. For those people that set out to actually do something, I don't know if you guys saw Giggs' post where my man was like, that's it, this needs to change. I'm going on the diet, the body, the lifestyle, all of it. My man literally gave the before and after shots. No homo, Giggs, but you looking good, bro. You look good, bro. Congratulations, and keep pushing, my man. I like that. Yeah, no homo on that one. I know they're gonna give me shit anyway. It is what it is. Brent, give me your talk. What did you think of the France Spain game yesterday, brother?
Oh, bro. I mean, like I've been riding the tinfoil hat conspiracy since the very beginning. You know that France as a country can't afford to win the cup because the whole city would burn, to the ground. So like, case in point, I guess. I'm not sure if it's on fire currently because they lost though, but I know that the damage is significantly less than if they, had won or continue to win. So, definitely excited to see Spain move on. I'm in a tough spot because I have money on Argentina, but I have family that lives in England, and so that's going to be a tough game to watch. I'm kind of like, my heart is rooting for England, but my wallet is rooting for Argentina. So we're going to have to kind of see what happens there. But did you see the time traveler post that surfaced earlier today, or maybe yesterday?
No.
One of these, one of these posts that was made apparently in 2021 says Spain beats Argentina in the World Cup final 2026 3-2.
Ooh,
yeah,
sneaky.
Yeah. So let me see. I'll see if I can find that tweet and pull it up because it's interesting when these time travelers decide to hop on a timeline and predict the future. So we'll see.
3-2. This is like some Simpson shit right here again. Like somebody like actually calling like the final score. All right, so wait, let's talk about this then, right? Let's pivot a little bit to the game today at 3:00. What are we thinking, boys? Are we thinking I think 80 or 85% of the money of the bets that are coming in are on England. But what are we thinking? Like, I don't see any reason why the refs are going to stop literally just carrying fucking send your Messi to the promised land in the finals. Como, what do you think?
Yo, I cannot choose a side because even VAR can't choose a side. Like when England was playing Norway, it was so obvious that you got to support England. When you hit a ball and it hits a camera, no problem. VAR just look the other way, And then let's just give this random guy a yellow card just so we could give this other guy a yellow card and then kick him out. Give him a red card. And just a bunch of it's so obvious that they want the top four to play. Like Norway scores a goal, like supposedly a push, but like it's in the box. They're wrestling. It's a physical sport. Let them do their thing. But now that it's Argentina versus England, I really don't know. I really don't know who VAR is going to side with. So I just did both teams to score, and then I did an Asian handicap of over 2 goals. So what that means is that if they score over 2 goals, then I win. If they hit 2 goals exactly, it's a draw. And then obviously under 2 goals, I lose. So I think there are going to be some goals here. Yeah, they'll probably play a little bit more conservative in the beginning, but the reality is that every game, each team has given up at least 1 goal. So uh, I don't know. I'm just gonna go with the numbers here, right? Like, just gotta go with the numbers here. Each team has given up at least 1 goal. So I'm assuming that both teams are gonna score. It may end up 1-1 draw. Let's just see.
Yeah.
Let's just see what happens. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, everyone that I'm either seeing on the timeline or like posts or in group chats or that a lot of people say like both teams to score is obviously, I think, one of the is one of the more favorable, I think, at this point. I don't see a world where Kane or Bellingham don't put one in the back of the net today. And yeah, same for Argentina. I can't
Argentina, their back line is just not that good. And
yeah,
it almost is like a repeat of their same team from 4 years ago, but just older. So, I mean, again, I'm just looking at the game like 3-1 against Switzerland, 3-2 against Egypt, 3-2 against Cape Verde, 3-1 against Jordan, 2-0 against, I guess Austria didn't score, but yeah, Austria and Algeria didn't score, but it was 2-0, 3-0. But like Algeria, Austria versus England, I mean, there really is like there really is a pretty big gap between those two teams. So I feel pretty good about it. Yeah, let's just see what happens. And then, yeah, you know what's funny is like, this is so funny because all the England fans that try to justify, like, oh, like, ignore the push, you know, like, he had a chance to score another one. You know, Sorloth could have passed that ball to Holland and, you know, everything would have gone away even if he just made the pass. It's it's Norway's fault for not passing the ball, you know? Like, don't think about the other stuff that happened, you know? Like, Norway should have just taken the chances it got, you know? So I just thought that was this is the copium that England fans have because they really want, you know, it to come home. It's coming home.
It's coming home. Is there like they have like an official song for like it's coming home? Just a bunch of I don't know.
Ask 3 Americans this question, and none of us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We know that they always play either Wonderwall or Hey Jude. So
yeah. I kind of like that though. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the Vikings obviously had the row, but I like when they're like na 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 na, and then the whole crowd goes, "Hey Jude!" That's fucking great, bro. Like, I love that part at the end. Like, the celebration is amazing. All right, Brett, I pulled this story up. The time travel. A time traveler predicted the winner of the 2026 FIFA World Cup all the way back in 2021. Argentina just beat Spain at the 2026 World Cup final 3-2, July 11th, 2021. What is this fucking sorcery, bro? What is the deal here?
I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to blindly ape into that because of the time traveler or, you know, just... you know, who knows, man? Yeah. It's wild. It's wild. Every so often we see these crazy time traveler posts, right? That are, you know, that call it, and most of them are right. So I don't know, man. Well, I'll tell you what. If Argentina beats England and the final is Argentina Spain, I'm full porting into Argentina because of this post.
Maybe, bro. He's like, just because of the post. Not even after my expert analysis. I'm telling you, Spain's gonna win, bro. Are you sure you don't want to listen to me? Are you sure?
You know, details, right? But you're not a time traveler, bro.
That's fair. Yeah. I am not a time traveler. You are correct. I don't know. I don't know how these fucking time travelers do it. I genuinely have no idea. I sometimes ask, like, are they fake? Is this like whatever? But I don't know. But this FC Barcelona page is, it's whatever, I guess. I mean, not like we're going to go back and actually fact check it, right? Like, we don't give a shit. We're just like, oh my God, whoa. It makes for good content. You know what I mean?
There's a official 3 Lions football's coming home song, I guess.
Oh, there is. It exists.
13 years ago.
Bro, can you copy that and put that in the private chat so that I can maybe pull it up and see if it's worth playing? I'll go on.
I'll send it to you.
Some point, but,
that's so funny.
We need to vet that. But I got some stats for you guys just so we can, you know, a couple of statistics for up-to-date World Cup stats. 294 goals scored across 101 matches so far. Nearly 3 goals per match. We're over 2.5. You were making out pretty good. blowing past the record 172 that were set in Qatar. Obviously, there were more games because there was more teams this time around. Also, keep that in mind. More than 6.5 million fans had attended matches by July 15th, almost double the previous record of about 3.6 million from the USA in 1994, with a single-day record of 426,000 spectators on June 25th. Argentina's Enzo Fernandez scored the 3,000th goal in men's World Cup history in the round of 16 over Egypt. Sorry, Esso. Record prize fund of $727 million, with the winner taking home $50 million. God.
Wait, what? What's the last part?
The winner of the World Cup takes home club takes home $50 million.
Wow.
$50 million, bro. Like, that's kind of like I mean, look, FIFA makes so much money. They're on track. What do we say? Something like $12.5 billion this time around. So it's like, all right, you're going to dish out $1 billion to the teams. I feel like it should probably be more. Like, that's less than 10% of what you're out. Well, I don't know what the profit margins are, but still, not bad.
Higher with the hydration breaks, bro.
True.
Apparently,
very
FIFA
true.
doesn't make money from that. It's all the TV providers that make the money, supposedly.
But they jack up, obviously, but they jack up the price on the TV providers. Do you guys remember? I know we talked about that. I don't know if we did talk about this, but you guys know iShowSpeed, the YouTuber? Reportedly, he got more views than Fox did on any of the games that he was live streaming from on his YouTube channel. That was the first time that like they granted like a YouTuber rights. This kid is like, you know, I mean, it's something fucking crazy. You're getting more views than actual television. That's wild. That is crazy. So
kids don't watch TV anymore. Yeah, they just watch streaming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Twitch
it's
or
all
YouTube Live. Yeah,
everything is YouTube. Where are we at with the Golden Boot race? Mbappé leads on 8 goals, but is now locked after France's semifinal exit. Messi is level on 8, and Kane and Bellingham sit on 6. All three can still chase him down before the final. No player has ever won the Golden Boot twice. Mbappé would be the first if he holds on.
It's not locked. It's not locked.
Yeah, still open.
There's a third place. There's a third place game. I know some people thought like Mbappé was gonna be stuck at 8, but it's not. Like there's a third place game. So if there's an incentive to play to win the Golden Boot, you know.
Who do we want to see France play against? Do we want to see France-Argentina like in the third place game? Would you rather see France-Argentina or France-England?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess technically we won't be wrong that France and Argentina will have a rematch, just maybe not in the finals.
Yeah. That would be epic.
That'd be kind of dope, yeah.
Because they would go, right? Like at that point, you're playing for pride. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's third place, it's like, motherfuckers, you beat us last time. And it's just like not a Mbappé, especially coming off of this loss. Those boys are probably going to be hella motivated in the third place game.
Yeah, maybe. Or they'll just kind of like be like, whatever, you know.
I mean, no one really knows the third place like team, to be honest. But
that's the best.
I think it's still some pride.
Yeah, true. Some records broken. Haaland exits as one of the top 10 debut tournament scorers ever with 7 goals in 4 matches. Ronaldo scored 3, taking his career total to 11. Now Portugal's all-time top scorer. Tear. He cried. He didn't. We don't know. Whatever. And Curacao. Shout out Nat. Became the smallest country ever to play at a World Cup and the smallest to score. 9 African teams reached the knockout rounds, which is a record. Speaking of the African teams, do you think we are going to see an African nation in a final in the next World Cup? Yes or no?
No.
Why?
VAR.
FIFA. VAR.
Money.
Yeah.
Where does the most money come from? It's from probably the US, some European countries, and Argentina.
True. Yeah.
So
in Argentina.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not even gonna name the whole continent. It's just Argentina. Or maybe Brazil. Brazil is also, you know.
Well, Argentina's got all that dirty money coming in, right? Or to be determined, dirty money coming in.
Allegedly, bro. Allegedly.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
But speaking of Haaland, dude, just like I don't think I could be a bigger fan of this dude. After I just put it in the private chat, like after they lost, he came home because he brought souvenirs from America, and what screams America more than stuffed squirrels drinking Budweiser and stuffed raccoons holding whiskey bottles. You know what I mean? Like that. It's just like I am such a huge Holland fan, man. Like this is what he brought home with him to remember America by.
He's funny as fuck, bro. He's
Yeah,
so
he is.
funny. Hold on, let me hear.
Look at those stuff.
Another
Yeah.
geezer.
Who owns
Another
this shit?
geezer. Peanut the squirrel. Shout out to Peanut.
Yeah.
that face afterwards.
Look at his fucking face. That's so good. That's so good.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I think he
So
was the
good.
star of the World Cup this year.
100%.
Who doesn't matter who
100%.
wins, he was the star of the World Cup.
Yeah, agreed. Well, yo, Gig, why is Gig saying you never thought you had a tinfoil hat? What's it
Oh,
for?
because
What?
of the VAR and
Oh, the
FIFA. Dude, did you not watch the Netflix documentary? It's like so obvious that there's money. I still don't understand. How did Balogun get to play and none of these other people that got the red cards didn't? You know, it's just like
Agreed. How
yes,
does
sir,
that-
Mr. President. You whatever you like, we are gonna let him play.
Damn. Yeah, Gigs, it might not be so tinfoily, bro. You know what I mean? Like it kind of, I don't know. I feel like it's a conspiracy until it's not a conspiracy anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like wait for the scandal to break eventually. Maybe it's the next World Cup in between then, and then Coma gets to come back and say, "Told you so." Or it could come sooner, Gigs, when in the game today, if you get robbed, which you might because you are facing Messi and the refs. Maybe your opinion will change after today's game. Talk to me at 5 p.m. Eastern time, and then we'll see, bro. And then we will see. Boys, who wins today's game? Argentina, England, score. I know you gave me your predictions, but what are we thinking? Who's winning?
Oof. I'm going to say England 2-1 against Argentina.
England 2-1. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nah, I gotta side with my time traveler homie there and say say Argentina. You know what the score? Maybe 1. Oh no, probably 2-1. I'd say.
The
England
real
will score
question
at
is it
least.
in their 90 or is it in extra time, Brad?
Ooh, that is the hard part. That's honestly been the hardest thing to kind of predict this whole cup. Has been whether it's going to be in regulation or not. I think it'll probably be over the 90. It'll be in stoppage. I don't think it'll go to PKs though. But I do think that they'll win in stoppage.
I mean, every Argentina game, the last 2-3 Argentina games that we've watched have just been absolute thrillers, bro. They've been crazy. It's been absolute insanity. Do we think that will that be the case today? I don't know. But I do think at some point, you can go out on top, but I don't think Messi's going to go out on top. I like the English squad. I think they're cooking. I think they're really clicking on all cylinders. I want to see a Spain-England final. So I think they're going to hey Jude it up at the end of the game. But I think there's going to be goals, bro. I think there is going to be goals. I'm saying 3-2 England. 3-2 England.
3-2?
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
I respect it. Yeah, I respect
Yeah.
it.
Argentina defense sucks. So we'll see. We shall see. But, they might carry Messi. Who knows? Let me see what else. You never know. All right. That's World Cup for now. What else do we got cooking? MLB. All-Star game yesterday. Home Run Derby. Home Run Derby. All-Star game. Why am I blanking right now? Home Run Derby.
Yeah, that happened.
Yes.
Who won?
Yeah.
Kyle Schwarber did not win. It was Anderson, I believe, which was pretty crazy because I think Kyle Schwarber hit 13 home runs or 11 home runs or something like that in the final round, and Anderson, he had about 8 home runs with the last ball remaining or something like that, or 8 or 9.
Jordan Walker.
Oh, sorry, Walker. Yeah, Walker.
Yeah.
And dude, and well, if people don't understand the home run derby rules, on your last ball, if you hit a home run, you get to keep going.
Yep.
And he just was locked in, and he was able to hit like 4 dingers or 5 dingers in a row. and ended up winning the home run derby. That was insane. Just watching it live, it makes you it is pretty thrilling to watch, just
Yeah.
because you're like, holy crap, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? And it's a little unfortunate because Schwarber was the hometown favorite because they were playing in the Philadelphia Phillies
In Philly,
stadium. Everyone's just
Yeah.
like cheering every time he kept missing. Every time he missed a home run, they were cheering against Jordan Walker. And every time I hit a home run, it was like so quiet. But yeah,
Just so
congrats
everybody
to,
knows,
Walker.
to put some numbers to it, he was down 11-6, right? And he was down to his last out, meaning your last swing. When you're at the home run derby, it's your last swing. But like Oma just said, if you essentially hit back to back to back to back, you could keep going until you miss. And ultimately, he just kept going. He hit 6 in a row to finish up 12-11, beating out hometown favorite Kyle Schwarber, which is fucking crazy. And we talked about this. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead. Man.
I just can't believe that then they got shut out in the All-Star game, right? Like the American.
Oh, the NL game? Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Because I mean, like the lineup, the players on the NL team are just like unbelievable. I mean, you've got Schwarber, you've got Abrams, you've got Sanchez. It was unbelievable to me that they didn't even get on the board. Complete shutout by the American League All-Star team. Like that was a frustrating game to watch for sure.
Yeah,
shutout. I didn't expect, but I did expect the AL to do well because Shohei Ohtani was out. There's a lot of people out on the NL side.
That's true.
Yeah, it was one of those things where they were missing a lot of offensive power. They're deep there. I mean, with All-Star games, you know, it's not like basketball where you're just like scoring a ton of points. It like the pitchers are just doing too well. Like they're just so good. Imagine having your ace pitch every inning.
That's crazy. Yeah, you're going to the All-Star game, like exactly in basketball, you're thinking, we're going to cruise, we're going to have fun, right? Maybe we don't play to the last like 2 minutes of the fourth quarter if it's like a close game. Nah, these pitchers are fucking throwing gas.
You know, but the thing is, it's so boring. Yeah. It's almost like a real game. And I don't think baseball is that fun to watch anyways. They should make it more fun where it's like, instead of 4 balls, you should make it 3. Like it should be if you do 3 balls, then it's a walk or something different to keep the offense more fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you gotta watch the Savannah Bananas, bro. Yeah, go exactly. Watch the Banana Ball League.
Do something different, you know, like make it more fun. I think that would make it without making it too crazy. I think like if you do 3 balls, then it's a walk. I think that could be kind of like a fun way to like
get switch it up essentially. Going. It doesn't have to necessarily be the exact rules of the MLB game. Like
exactly,
just to make it more fun. Yeah.
Exactly. Like maybe like a 5-second pitch clock or something, you know, just to like.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they do the they got challenges now, you know, which is I think definitely made things a little bit more exciting. You know, it's definitely sped up over the past like probably 5 years. Like the speed of play has definitely increased in MLB for sure. Yeah. But like, I mean, maybe when you get hit by a pitch, like you get like some MMA type stuff, like between pitcher batter out there on the mound, you know, and like first player to tap out kind of thing. You get a run.
Bro, they're gonna be like basketball, or they're gonna just be like, remember the movie Basketball? Like,
yeah,
that was like the best fucking movie.
There should be some rule like at the end of the game, if you're down by 1, you're allowed to like have like a home run derby-esque thing where it's like you're allowed to have 1 free pitch, like a heater down the middle to tie the game, and then you keep it going or something different again. Like I think it would just be kind of fun to just like shake things up because the All-Star game is just too like classical baseball, and no one really watches. I didn't really watch it, to be honest.
Yeah,
I watched like half of it and then kind of got bored.
Yeah. Also, like one quick note also on the what's it called, on the home run derby, Jordan Walker on a $799,400 salary won a $1 million prize for winning the fucking home run derby. How cool is that?
How is he so underpaid? Is he like a
I guess a rookie contract or something? Yeah, maybe he's like in his second or third year. I don't know, man, but hit the odds on him were probably crazy, right, Coma? On Polymar, I don't even know what they were, but like nobody probably had this kid winning anything or coming back even like anything close, especially to beating Schwarber. But somebody might have cashed out. Damn, that would have been nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his odds are pretty bad, but good for him.
Yeah. All right. Anything else? Brett, anything else on the bucket side, on the MLB side? I know we obviously have second half of the MLB season, which is like fucking another 70, 80 games or whatever it is that we
Yeah.
that they have to play in the second half. It's like literally a whole other season in regular sports. But anything
You're right.
on the bucket side?
No, I mean, there's no games today, right? Yesterday was the All-Star game. So now, keep checking it for tomorrow. There'll be more games. Actually, I think there's like 19 games or something happening tomorrow. A ton of games tomorrow. So Bucket will be back at it. It's got a killer record, but now we're getting ready for NFL, man, and college football. That's starting here, in like 2 months now, like less than 60 days. We have NFL season kickoff, man. So I think it's September 10th is the first game of the season. And it's going to be Seahawks Patriots. So not, I don't really care about either of those two teams, but like excited for the NFL season. And we already have now on Polymarket, the market is live for NFL Champion 2027, right? Well before any game is played, there's already $40 million in volume on this market. Yeah. So
damn,
it's like some straight just rolling the dice. And Polymarket, I mean, like right now it's got the LA Rams to win the NFL champion 2027 at 16%. So if you have a favorite team,
yeah,
I mean, now's the time to throw $10 at it, because almost every other team is sitting at 1%. So I mean, take $10 and throw it on your favorite team, and chances are like you will make something, unless your favorite team is like, the Browns or, the Bills maybe.
Wild.
Hey, there's a market. Will Seattle Seahawks visit the White House in 2026? Like,
why wouldn't they? Didn't they win the Super Bowl?
Yeah, but they're like a super like liberal state, aren't they?
Well, maybe now.
This market existed like since, like, I remember I saw this a while back. I mean, there's only 56K in liquidity in volume.
Put the link in the chat. Put the link in the chat.
It was like 84% at one point, and now on the yes, and now it's at like 23% on the yes. So it's pretty interesting.
Well, here's the thing, right? So this is perfect segue into the next story, because the Seahawks just got bought out, right? Like Costa Ventures, and for those that don't know, he's a super like big time VC, had a minority stake in the 49ers, right? He now obviously saw that, like, made a bid. I'm assuming him and his and the family trust or family led group, right? Under the guise that they would relinquish their 49ers ownership stake, have purchased the Seattle Seahawks for $9.6 billion. It's the largest valuation ever for a sports team in a controlled transaction, approaching $10 billion. That's wild, wild, wild. Seller, the Seahawks are being sold by Paul Allen's estate. Obviously, Paul Allen, the late Microsoft co-founder, who's billions and billions of dollars, to be sold to benefit charitable causes, with sister Jody Allen running the teams in the interim. And how competitive they be? My point being, Coma, is now that you're under new management, right? Maybe these odds actually sway, right? Like if they literally reverted back, I don't know. Maybe the Paul Allen led team before were like super Dems or like super left. I don't know, but it's something that, let me pull this up so that we can see. Will Seattle Seahawks visit the White House in 2026? Down 51%.
But why would they go to the White House?
They won the Super Bowl, bro.
Like, last year.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like
that's when you go.
Like, once the season starts, I think like it's pretty much a no, right? Because they would never visit during the season. So
right. That's what I'm saying. Is that it's like if they were going to go, they would have gone either during the off season or like right after the Super Bowl for photo ops and all that BS.
Yeah. Usually it happens. That's my point. Like that's why it was so high at one point. Like if you look back at March or whatever that timeline was,
79%, bro. Look at that.
Yeah, it was at 79% back in March. I remember I saw this market and I was like, I don't think they'll go, and I totally forgot about it. And it looks like it's just been dipping ever since. But I don't know. Is the no at 79 cents really that appealing though at this point? I don't.
Nah,
not really.
Juice isn't worth the squeeze there, I don't think. Tell you what though, if you put $100 on the Raiders to be the 2027 champion, pays out 10K right now. It's less than a penny, bro. All I have to do is make it, to even postseason at a 500 record, and it'll go up from a penny to at least 5 cents. You know what I mean? Like,
good luck. I don't
Oh,
even
this
know
is an
what
interesting
moves.
one.
Yeah.
This is another interesting one. Let me share in this in the chat.
Yeah.
Who will be the week 1 starting quarterback for the Raiders? Now that you mention it, apparently the favorite is Kirk Cousins. Again, there's
Not
no
the
volume,
rookie.
and this is just new, but it's interesting. Why wouldn't Mendoza start? Is it just because he's a rookie and they do want to start the veteran
Yeah.
and
Of
ease him
course.
in?
That's what they always do. They're like, hey, let the vet start. Like you start behind so and so. And then if Kirk Cousins struggles, then it's like, all right, like put the kid in. But like, how are these lines moving when there's no money, Koma? That's what I don't understand. Like
I
how,
don't
like why?
understand that either,
Yeah.
but it's
Market
it just
making.
it literally it says new, so it must have just opened like pretty early.
New. So this is estimated end date. September 4th. See the rules for specific. Oh, who
Yeah.
will be the week 1 starting quarterback? Right. I mean, wait, why does it say buy yes at 90 cents and it says 79%? What the fuck? Let's go.
That's
What goes
kind of
on with
crazy. I
Polymarket?
feel like Mendoza could start, but maybe I'm just tripping. Yeah, like maybe it is pretty standard veteran,
Bro.
practice to like not
Yeah.
start the rookie. Yeah.
Unless the veteran, I mean, like hands over the keys, and it's like, you know what, like have at him, kid. It's the first game, who cares?
What up,
I
Bill?
doubt it. I doubt it. Kirk Cousins is a little like
You like that?
after being a backup for whole his
You
life
like
and
that?
now becoming a starter,
like
he's not gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he got paid. What do you mean? This isn't like it would be his first starting job. He got his money. No, like what do you mean? He got his money when he went to Washington.
Yeah, but he wants to play. Like he wants to
I
play.
agreed. But listen, I think at the end of the day, everything can change in preseason, bro. Like you have no idea. Like this is the thing about football. It's such a day to day, week to week. Like health is everything in football, right? You can fucking field a healthy team. You have a shot at winning a championship, even if you're a fucking like below average team. But if you're a below average team that's healthy, you can potentially go far. Injuries plague the league, and it's a game of injuries, bro. Like you have to stay healthy in this league. If you can't, you're fucked. And I think preseason, you're obviously not going to play your starter. We'll see Mendoza probably. And unless Mendoza can maybe show exactly why maybe he should be the starter, who knows? What if he shows out, right? Like in preseason, he could potentially. I don't know.
Dang. And there's another market I was looking at. Tyreek Hill, where will he end up in 2026? I was looking at this too, like a couple of weeks ago. Kansas City was 16% at one point, and now it's at 88 cents. So does some insider know about?
Yeah,
Tyreek
dude.
Hill?
I was gonna say that those markets are prime for insider trading, bro.
Holy moly, that is like the most insider thing that I've seen in a while. I should have just sent it. Chiefs were at 5.9% at one point. Oh my god.
That's wild. That is
there's
wild.
a bunch of markets in the NFL that I think are pretty prime for insider. Like, say, will Diego Pavia be rostered by week 1? Will AJ Brown to join the Patriots by regular season start? Lamar Jackson traded by next season? It's like those are the stuff. Like the players know these things, man, and they've got family, and like like, are you kidding me? I mean, like if I was an NFL player, I'd hit up my brother and be like, yo, I'm getting traded next week. Throw $100,000 on this fucking market. You know what I mean? Like that's really easy to manipulate and very hard to prove. So it's going to be interesting to see how some of these play out. Watch the volume closely.
You hear these stories about like DraftKings or, FanDuel, like reporting to the FBI about potential insiders.
Yeah.
I feel like Polymarket and Kalshi won't do that. Like, I mean, they claim they'll like, figure things out.
Oh yeah, they claim they do. Yeah.
But I mean,
Kalshi maybe because you're all KYC'd on Kalshi.
So yeah. But maybe
Polymarket.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows where that computer lives and what wallet address is what, and maybe it's a new account labeled like cherry tomatoes, whatever is the account name on Polymarket.
My name is Bread or something, like,
right? Yeah, bread. Exactly. Yeah. You just name yourself after a random food, and you'll never, get, nobody will ever catch on.
I love it. Yeah, I'm excited for NFL season, man. Like NFL season's coming. What was the NFL season news? Do you guys do the suicide pools, by the way, during NFL season? Or no? I saw the news. It was like no.
Well, I mean, we did one last year, and we did okay. But that is such a hard kind of like gamble or prediction to make, dude. Like that is sweating bullets, you know, for
Yeah.
the suicide pools.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
That is
before we
crazy.
head out, we should talk
Yeah.
about the Poly Market
Yeah.
combo
Yeah.
leaderboard. Did you know about this, Dave?
No, do tell. Where am I finding
Every
this?
day, if you get the best combo in terms
Oh,
of
right.
percent return, you are eligible to win part of the $50,000 daily prize.
Really?
Let me link it here.
Here, wait, is it this? Is it this?
Yeah,
How big
good
of a
luck
part,
winning
though?
today, though, because the number one guy hit a 11,000% parlay
Oh
or
my
combo.
god.
Whoa.
Of
That's
course, it has to be
crazy.
some like
Does it
it had to be some like League of Legends game. Holy crap! How did he hit that
esports? Wait, so does it have to be like dollar amount or percentage wise that
percentage
actually
amount?
wins
So
it?
people are just doing like $11 plays, $10. Like I just sent you the link. Holy moly!
Yeah.
Some of these guys are hitting hard, like 8,000%, 7,000%. Oh man.
Holy shit. 11,000% two. So he just predict. Does it show what the
Yeah.
legs were?
Yeah.
Oh, esports.
Click
Got it.
yesterday. Click yesterday in the tab.
Where?
Get out of that and click yesterday.
Where's yesterday?
It's
oh,
right above,
yesterday.
right next to today. Yeah.
Okay.
And then look what number one is. GM.
Oh,
that could have been us.
shit. God damn. And he made an additional 20. So he put $11, hit the thing, 7 legs, made 1,100, and then got an additional 20,000 from
Dude,
Poly
this is
Market?
like this is a crazy I mean,
What?
all of these are like flyers, obviously, but I'm sure Poly Market are making a ton of money from the losers, but still, like you hit one of these crazy ones, then you're like so good. And yeah.
Holy
Oh my
shit,
God.
bro.
The real alpha was the people that got in early, like that people when people didn't know about it. Like the first competition, it was only a 3,000% win.
Yeah.
Now people are going for these like crazy like 10K. Like apparently you need to be in, you need to
Like
hit like
5
above
digits,
a 5,000% to be like
That's
eligible.
wild. That is crazy.
So you just do a bunch
Look
of
at some
like
of these
$10
plays.
parlays or combos, and hopefully you
Yeah.
win one.
This is wild, bro. This is wild.
Damn,
and
I
I'm
can't believe
assuming
that guy
this
hit that.
tennis, soccer. Okay. Wait, what this guy was what did he hit? He hit what is this tennis? England, India? What is this? Cricket?
I think cricket, yeah.
Oh my
Cricket
God.
parlays? That is like that
Ultimate
is a great way to
degeneracy,
lose
yeah.
money. Holy hell.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, don't tell it to this guy because he won $1,000 from his play, and he's
Yep.
gonna win 20,000 on top. So
Exactly. This guy won $900 plus another 12.5. The president of Nigeria. God bless. Well, hold on. What is the president of Nigeria? What kind of like Lamine Yamal? Oh no. Oh, he plays the nose. Michael Elise, no. Dembele, no.
oh my god, he
okay.
would have lost this if
Yeah,
it wasn't for
yes.
the offsides.
Wow. Spain. Yeah, he was. I mean, I'm assuming the president of Nigeria seems to like the Spaniards, or was very bullish on the Spaniards. $900, 8,749%. That is crazy. Holy cow! This guy very lucky. 888. Thiago Pellegrino, Batista Torre. Oh, wow, that's wild. $12, 850, and you take home an additional 3,500. That's amazing, man. How long are they doing this for, Coma?
I have no idea, but I guess do it while it's hot. I probably won't participate in today's one because I don't think I'm gonna beat. Wait, who actually wins? It's top 5. So if you get fifth, you'll get 3,500. Man, it scales up so hard. Holy shit! Like 3,520.
Yeah. Bro, imagine you hit one of these fucking parlay, a 7-leg parlay, and you're like 5,100%. You're literally 11th. I'd be like, what the fuck?
Oh my god! Can you imagine if I did the 0.1 play with something else? I would have totally won. I would have won 100K plus another 20.
Yeah.
20K on top.
God.
Sign me up.
Bro, this guy did 9 legs, bro. That's wild. 9 legs, and he still came in fucking 13th or whatever. It's insane. 11 to win 570, and you're still on the outs looking in, and you didn't even come close.
Yes, gigs. It is. Yeah, I was kind of flabbergasted when I saw the 11,000%. Dude, when did this guy? Because I assume this guy made the play when it was live, not even like
You can
during
make
like a
combos
preview.
while it's live, like still
Yeah,
like
you can
lock
take
them in.
combos
Yeah.
while it's live, and that's pretty impressive because like sometimes the UX is a little hard to use because it's still in beta. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Interesting.
interesting.
Huh.
Wow,
11,000.
20K for $11. Can you
Must
imagine?
be. Imagine, bro, $11 to win 20 fucking K. That's crazy. Rank number, but GMG
But yeah,
number
Dave,
one.
if you want to do some crazy combos, you degenerate.
Bro,
Maybe
don't
start
tempt
today,
me.
maybe start tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah,
Don't tempt me with a good fucking time, bro. Do not tempt me with a good fucking time. I'll tell
That's
you right
all I'm
now.
gonna play from now on. I'm only doing combos going forward.
make sure it's make sure it's eligible because just winning the combo is not fun. You got to get to 20K.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I gotta like really get lucky. I'm gonna make some
You really have to
ass
lock in.
parlays.
Yeah,
20 leg. Let's go.
it's not even
go.
about the legs; it's about the odds, right? So you just got to
Yeah.
find. So apparently, oh my god, 11,000. He must have done for 2 games. He must got them so low. Lucky
We got
bastard.
to fight. We got to fight in the chat. Prez said Argentina for the win, and of course the English came out and said, "Be nice, Prez." It's crazy, wild. Dillo said, "Have we ever seen or heard of SBS Fantasy on-chain NFL best ball?" No. What is that? You got a link for us, Dillo? Have you guys? I haven't. SBS Fantasy. Interesting. Let me see. SBS Fantasy.
Is it just
SBS
fantasy league?
SBS Fantasy, Banana Best Ball 4, 100K GTD, the only fantasy football platform where you can sell your team, skip to the finals, and injuries don't end your season. This is interesting. I'll share it in here. Also, guys, I'm going to share out the gmPM Twitter account. If you are going to win this on-chain hoodie, you need to be following the gmPM account from your X account. So make sure that you do that. Thank you very much. And yeah, hold on. Let me pull this up so that we can see this. SBS Fantasy. Dillo, can you tell us a little bit, maybe a little bit more, like any more? SBSFantasy.com, Best Banana Bowls Live, and we have a new app for this season. Let me pull up the website and see what the website looks like. Should have instead. Banana Best Ball, $100,000, 25 grand first place entry, $25. New user. Okay, wait, maybe here.
This is where Dillo's gonna show his referral link.
Bro, do it, Dillo. Let's go. This looks pretty fucking
bro.
cool.
Share it.
But this takes a lot of, like, this is the other thing too, right? Like, I don't do fantasy football anymore because like it's a lot of time, right? Like if you were gonna be serious, and you have like those crazy cousins that are just like fucking trade deadlines coming up, you can't do this, waivers, and you're like, fuck, let me just set my lineup and see like what's what, and hopefully my guys go nuts. I feel like fantasy's gotten a little crazy, but people are still playing fantasy football. Yeah, you guys do fantasy football?
I used to.
No, not anymore. Yeah,
not
I did
anymore.
a few years ago, but I don't really play it anymore. Especially because I mean now like it's getting kind of intense. Some of these like fantasy leagues, like it's always like whoever places last in the league has to do something absurd and ridiculous, But now it's like borderline like illegal the things that people are making to last player or worst person in the league do. So it's yeah, I don't know. So ever since PMs came out, it's kind of like I don't even bother with any of that. I just degen out here on Polymarket and Kalshi.
Fair enough.
And now with combos, I mean, hell, dude, I'm gonna like seriously lose money this season.
Seriously lose money. Are you still playing the Bitcoin markets, you fucking degenerate?
Oh, hell yeah, dude. I turned 40 into 400 yesterday and rode it all the way back down to like $20, bro.
Let's go. Nice work, bro.
It's a good time.
Way to make us fucking proud, bro. Make sure that you fucking tag gmPM on the slips. We want to see it. You know what I mean? Like, put them up. We want to see.
Oh,
those,
dude, it's the 5-minute markets, man, and I play off the volatility, and so
Bitcoin's
it's like,
been ripping. Bitcoin has been ripping,
dude,
bro.
Ripping, and but you can get in like even in a 5-minute market, right? I mean, you can get in and get out at least 2, 3, sometimes 4 times by just buying it at like the 40 cent. And then exit at 60, and then it flips again. So you buy the other side. Once that other side's at 40, then it comes back to 55. You sell that, and it's like by the end of the 5 minutes, it's like, hey, $20 that 5 minutes, and that's a healthy hourly rate if you can sustain it. But you can't.
But you can't. You gotta really understand what the fuck your risk appetite is. But good shit. Coma, final few minutes. Walk us through this trade, please, kind sir, and let us know exactly what you were thinking, what happened, because we teased it in the beginning. People see they see a slip for 100,000 and they're just like, wait, what? Like 450 to win $100,000. And it's like, is he crazy with a 0% chance? Is Coma the most ridiculous, what's he doing out here? I thought I could listen to this guy. Explain this, sir.
Yeah, so I mean, I had money on the underdog, Amari. She was doing pretty decent actually in the game. And if you're actually watching the game, it was kind of frustrating to watch because she kept breaking Jacquemot on her serve, but she kept giving up her serve as well. So if you watch the game, there was like 4 breaks in between each game. I was like, dude, is anyone gonna hold serve? And it was very frustrating to watch. But then I also saw that Jacquemot had a medical timeout and was getting her ankle treatment. So I put about like $1,000 on her to win, just to see what happens. But eventually, it wasn't looking good in the tiebreak. It was 5-5. I guess it could go either way. I was just hoping that she could just win this set. But then it started raining kind of lightly between like 4-5, 5-5. And then Jacquemot was like, hey, like, let's stop the game. Like, it's kind of raining. It's very slippery. And then the umpire was like, nope, get back to the game. We're going to play. So they were playing the 5-5 game. And Jacquemot was already up a set. So if she won this set, then she would have won the match. She won that point. So it was 6-5. But by then, it started raining like crazy, like insanely crazy. And they decided to like just, postpone the match till tomorrow. But for whatever reason, like I was like looking at the lines, and then all of a sudden it just went from like a decent like 1% to 3% of Mari to like 0.1, and I was like, why is it at 0.1? They paused the match, the game's not over, and then I saw like a 0.1 sell for like $300, and I knew the game was postponed, it wasn't like over, so I bought that, and so my total amount in was about like $1,300 to win $296,000.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
God damn.
And then and then I did the research after, and I was like, hey, like what's going on? And then like a lot of these like websites just thought the game was over, so they just said like Jacquemot won the game. I was like, wait, that doesn't make any sense. And then eventually the odds kind of reverted back to like a somewhat normalcy. It was at like 1.5 cents for the underdog, and then it kind of went up to like 3 point something overnight as well. So like I did the smart decision. I did not keep the full 1,300 in there. I sold, took my initials out, and then I also made a bit more profit afterwards. I made about like probably like another like $800 on top. So after taking out all of that, actually that 100K is yesterday's post, but in the morning I took out a little bit more, so it was like 300 something to win like 70K. So I did take a little bit more profit out just because I just wasn't too confident in this game, and if the other girl just won one more point, I would have lost, right? It was like one of those true like coin flips. It would have been nice to win it, but I decided to be a little smarter and take some money out. And then, but yeah, it would have been really cool to win this. I saw it at 0.1, 0.3 or something like that. And, we talked about this, Dave. We allocate a certain amount of funds to like risk it for the biscuit. Yeah. And if it works out, it's going to be amazing. And unfortunately, it did not go in my favor, but the odds were so good, I couldn't help myself. Yeah.
I hear you, bro. We were pulling. When I woke up this morning, I was watching a bunch of stuff, and it was like, I remember what you said in the chat. You were just like, oh, it starts at 4 a.m. your time, and it was 7 a.m. my time, and it was like 3 minutes before, and I'm like, oh shit, let me go check the market, and I saw 4.9 cents. I'm like, fucking A, Coleman's making a killing. But then I saw
there's no liquidity. That was the problem.
I think it was over. I think it was over by the time I looked. I saw 7-6 in the second set, and I was like, oh, fuck, she won that last point, and like it was a wrap, It's like you got to show up, one serve, ace, and you're gone. It's like, all right, pack it up, everybody, go home, done.
I know. It was annoying.
Yeah.
And then like I even messaged the girl that I played on that was playing on Instagram. I was like, "Good luck. Hope you do your well," kind of hoping to motivate her, but it didn't
Somebody
work.
else made the same bet as you on Instagram?
No. I messaged the player on Instagram.
The
So I was trying to
player.
be like,
Crazy
"You got
fuck.
this."
I love
me the-
that.
But it didn't
And
work.
she replied? Did she reply?
No, she didn't reply.
Oh. Come on, baby.
I was
Bring
trying
this home.
I was going through every nook and cranny of strategies of trying to get this win, but it did not work.
Oh my God. That's so fucking funny, bro. That is so fucking funny.
Desperation for the 100.
Oh, all right, listen. It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
That's it, man. Exactly. That's it, boys. So we got at the hour mark. Ladies and gents, enjoy. Listen, I know in the chat there was some Argentines, there was some Brits. You know what I mean? Everybody play nice, play nice, play nice. Enjoy the game.
Dave,
today
is
at
there
8
some
p.m.
like any hints about some later broadcasting of any sorts, or are we?
There could be. You might catch
We'll
us on a
see.
live stream. Yeah, with
We may or may not be on a live stream. Just letting you guys know.
live trading on a live stream during the game. So you might want to tap in for that. But quick checklist. Shout out to the partners, Stitch AI. We love you guys. Obviously, the DG3 crew. You guys saw my slip yesterday. I didn't buy enough of Spain to it. But also to the On-Chain Hoodies fam and anybody that's new here that is part of the giveaway, tap into my X account. I'm going to go do the Twitter picker over there. I monitored everybody here. So if you're on YouTube, don't worry. I got you. And we are going to pick a winner to welcome to the hood. Yeah, sorry, Nuno, we got to go. That's it, kids. We are out. Have a good one.
Check the board. Run the score. Hit this crowd roar. Poly market won't resolve for how many more hours? Wake up, phone jump. Whole day lit, Bitcoin chart green and it fake out flip. Cow she got smoke, Poly market got flames. MGM is sweating when the smart money came. Tip off, puck drop, first pitch heat. New clay court king just crowned the 3 seed. Parlay alive with the leg on the line. One bad tweet got the market doing time. Everybody got tapes, we got receipts. Everybody got locks, we got the keys. Numbers don't sleep, lines don't lie. If the odds start talking, you gon' know why. Check the board. Run the score. Hear this crowd roar. Poly market won't resolve for how many more hours? No. Dave got the spark. Coma cut noise. Bread break bread with the sharpest boys. Feature guest weekly. New heat lands. Bread pulled up. Almanac had glands. Bucket got buckets when the shots get poured. Stitch got threads when the takes get scored. Add space? Nah, that's tools in the kit. Stacking up signal, then stitching up fit. Politics jumping, crypto got mood. Mention markets moving off somebody's fuel. Trump says one thing, timeline gets loud. Iran headline got oil in the crowd. From courtside seats to ticker tape parades. We don't chase news, we catch the shape. Game got pressure, market got nerve. Price tells the story before the curve. Who got NBA? gmPM. Who got NHL? gmPM. Who got MLB? gmPM. Who got NFL? gmPM. Crypto? gmPM. Politics? gmPM. Parlays? Receipts? gmPM. Check the board. gmPM. Run the score. gmPM. Crowd loud, odds louder. gmPM. Markets move by the hour. gmPM. Stats in the morning. gmPM. Chaos by noon. gmPM. If it moves, we move. gmPM. You know the tune. Sports markets headlines. Receipts. Dave Coma brag. gmPM.